Hey guys, what is going on? It is Chris here as normal. Hope you guys all had a pretty good night on that 4-game slate for Tuesday. A lot of news broke a little late, and hopefully you guys all reacted to it correctly. So, yeah, it wasn't too bad for us on Tuesday. As you see there, won $800, scored a 319.6. So definitely not too shabby. A lot, there were scores higher out there, but still 319 did cash everywhere. And DraftKings as well, I think a 312 or somewhere around there. I didn't play it, but people did post screenshots. So both of them won last night. Anyway, we had Fred VanVleet. As we know, Leonard was out in Sacramento, not that good against point guard, shooting guard. So Fleet, solid 41-9. Yogi Ferrell, Fox, and Bajinka were out. Like I said, I messed his name up. Anyway, 31-4 for him, mostly because of Fox. So solid for him. Luka Doncic, 37-4. I know Smith was playing. If it was a bigger slate, I wouldn't have Doncic in there because Smith really does hurt Doncic a little bit. But, hey, I put him in there anyway and still did solid. Booker got ejected, had 25-6. A lot of people had him. Paul George with the 66.6. Kelly Oubre with the 25.6. And then my other three were Bender, Harry Giles, and Karl Anthony Towns were the last three. So, yeah, not too bad. It was an interesting slate, but still will definitely take the W. So, yeah, that's 2 out of 3 days for FanDuel. Would love to have you guys come join us. $35 a month for FanDuel and $35 a month separately for DraftKings. I didn't post, but PGA did win last week for FanDuel, so we'd love to have you guys come join us. Usually starts Thursday morning, so if you want to get signed up on some PGA, check out our website as well and follow the directions to get all set up. So that is mostly it. So I'll be honest, today's slate is weird. A couple injuries for sure. There's a couple totals out there that aren't out because of some injuries. So, and there's some big ones as well. And there's a lot of West Coast against East Coast teams which don't really mash well. So we'll see. We'll see how we go. I kind of had a half decently hard time figuring out some good plays out there. A lot of really good power forwards and centers, but that doesn't help FanDuel at all. There's like too many of them. Definitely helps DraftKings out quite a bit. So, but yeah, like I said, a lot of news is going to break throughout the day. But as of now, this is what I'm looking at. So, first game, Toronto and Indy. We have no total, probably around a 214, 215 around there. Kawhi Leonard is out again for rest purposes. I feel like there's something going on. There's no reason, I think, to leave a guy out for 4 or 5 games in a row. Like I said, maybe something's going on or he just needs that much rest. Who knows? Anyway, I got Kyle Lowry at 35. I think that's where he's going to sit. Not a lot of upside in this one. I do like Darren Collison, 29 points. Unfortunately, his price is really high, so even 29 is not enough. So 29 to 31, 32, I don't mind him. Tougher matchup against Toronto here, but still, Collison has been doing pretty well. Got Fred VanVleet at 23.5. I don't mind him. I don't expect that big 41 again, around 23 to 25 in this one for him. Shooting guard, I got Oladipo, not high on him. You can look at CJ Miles as a drop score if you want to. 16 points is what I got him at. I got him at, when Leonard goes out, he's not bad. 21, 28, 21. Only thing is the dude doesn't play big minutes, so if he's not doing good in those minutes, you're kind of screwed. But the good thing is he shoots the ball quite a bit in limited minutes. So if his shot's on, he's still going to get you 20, 21 points. So don't rely on him a lot. If you need a drop low score that might get you 19 to 20, definitely look at CJ Miles at very low ownership. And that's mostly it. You can look at Turner if you want to, but not much going on. So you can look at Miles, like I said, as a drop score, and then Fred VanVleet in a couple lineups. If we get news that Simmons is out, I probably won't have any Fred VanVleet. But as of now, that's one of the cheaper point guards that is, I guess, half decent. Not many good point guards out there. So as of now, I got Fred VanVleet, 1 or 2 shares of Collison in a GPP, but not much going on in this first game. All right, moving on. Cleveland and Boston, a 216 and 16 spread. That's insane. So, Yeah, Irving, he's been hot, but like I said, it's a 16 spread. They do have 3 or 4 days rest until they play Golden State next. So, but you know, Stevens isn't going to push Irving, so you can definitely look at some Terry Rozier if you want to. Left him at 18.5. I got Cameron Payne at 18.5. He's actually really not doing bad. Had a bad game a couple days ago, but besides that, Payne's been playing pretty good ball, which is kind of weird to say. Yeah, you can look at him if you want to. Definitely not safe, but definitely you can consider him. Trying to see if anyone else I care for. Daniel Theus might get some extra run because of Al Horford being out. Plus, it could be a blowout, so he might get some garbage time. And I got Aaron Baines and Zizic for sure up there. Like I said, Horford's out, so Baines is going to come in. He usually gets you 23 to 25, so I do like him. Zizic is Zizic. He's going to get you, 20, 28 to 30. So definitely do like these two. I don't know why I got Williams so high. He is going to play a lot, but he's not going to do that much. So, yeah, Zizic and Baines and Daniel Theus in a couple one-offs. He should get you around 20, 22 points. So, yeah, like I said, 6.5 times value for Baines. He's in a good spot. If he plays his normal minutes, which hopefully he does, he should be in the starting lineup. So, do like him. So, Baines and Zizic, Theus in a one-off, and maybe Payne and Rozier in a one-off as well, but not much going on besides those centers that we're looking at. So that is it from there. Orlando and Brooklyn. Gordon is still a game-time decision. He said he's going to play, so I do, expect him to play. Anything can happen, but I do expect him to be back. So probably around the 218 total, 219 in this one. Got Vukovic at 48. Anywhere from 48 to 50, I do like him. Let me see here. I do like Terrence Ross. I got him at 25.5. No one's going to have him, but he's still, been a pretty consistent player. Been mentioned in him last couple times. Russell at 41. Probably won't have him, but you can look at him. And you can look at Shabazz Napier, but the thing is, the dude plays like 12, 13 minutes. He goes off for like 2 to 3 fantasy points per minute, but doesn't play any minutes. So I'll be honest, I'm not into this one at all. Maybe Ross, but just don't see anyone really going off. Vukovic maybe in a one-off, but there's so many centers out there. I just don't know if I really need him. So, yeah, as you see here, so far the slate is not looking good. There's not a lot of really good upsides. So, like I said, be cautious out there tonight on how much you're playing. If we get news throughout the day that, changes some things up, may play a little more. But as of now, it's not the greatest slate out there. Even though it's a big slate, there's just not many good ones. These totals are just so low right now. So, like I said, anything can happen throughout the day. Another game, no total on this one. Back-to-back here for the Clippers. Beverly looks like he will be in the starting lineup again. I was hesitant since Lou was coming back, but looks like they're going to start Beverly. We'll have to see. But I got him at 26.5 in this one. Alexander left him at 17. Deion Waiters could be an interesting GPP option. He's kind of, getting ticked off. He's not starting or playing too much, so he's really trying to prove himself. The dude is shooting a ton in limited minutes, 30 and 22. So, yeah, like I said, this guy is shooting a ton. So, kind of making Eric Spoelstra kind of have to play him. So, I don't mind Waiters, probably 1 or 2% ownership. He is risky because he could randomly not play. But, he has been working his butt off. So, you can definitely look at Waiters. Let's see. That's it, guys. I don't have anything else. So, yeah, like I said, so far there's not much going on. Beverly maybe and Waiters in a one-off, but that's it. Not much going on. All right, Houston and New York, 227, and Houston by 7, which crazy, a 7 spread here. We'll have to see here. So, anyway, if you think this game's going to stay close, you can play a couple more New York starters than normal. Emmanuel Mudiay, maybe some Enes Kanter. If you think this game's going to be a blowout, which it should be, I expect Fizdale not to really play a start as much in the second half. That's what he's been doing. So, yeah, I got Moutier at 29. Like I said, it was a blowout last one, so he didn't play much. Frank Ntilikina, he's on the trade block. I got him at 17. Eric Gordon, game time decision. If he doesn't play, you can look at Rivers for 20 to 22 if you want to. I got Alonzo Tier at 20.5 just because I think it's going to be a blowout. And last time out, it was a blowout, and he was pretty good. Only thing, though, is he went to the free throw line quite a bit, so I don't expect 37, maybe 22, 23 in this one if it is a blowout. So you can look at him if you want to. Harden's Harden. Not a lot of really good studs out there, so just put him in there. Down game last time, but still shot a ton, just didn't have the greatest game. I got James Ennis at 20, depending on Eric Gordon. I love Ennis tonight. 25 and 25. Doesn't do a lot, but he, half decent defensive player here. So, yeah, if he Gordon plays, I may not have him, but if Gordon's out, definitely going to have some James Ennis in this one. You can also look at Gerald Green, might get you 20 to 23. Another thing, FanDuel put up Fareed's salary to $5,000, which is insane. Just definitely uncalled for. Maybe 4,400, but $5,000. That's just stupid. Way overpriced. That just I was looking forward to playing Fareed, but $5,000. That's just retarded. Sorry about that, but that definitely ticks me off a little bit. Anyway, moving on. We have Enes Kanter at 30 in this one. As you see here, Fisdale said he's expecting to start Enes Kanter. Minutes are going to be around the mid-20s, as you see right here. Luke Cornett is out. So, yeah, Enes Kanter, as we keep telling you, Rockets are struggling against the center position. Yes, they have Fareed, but he's not going to play a ton. So I don't mind Kanter. If he gets 25-plus minutes in the mid-20s, look at all the games in the mid-20s, 1, 2, and 3. All of them, he's just done pretty good. So when he gets minutes, this dude he's a beast. So I really don't mind Fareed. I might even put him up, even a little higher. Just the thing that sucks on FanDuel is there's so many good centers out there in really good spots, like I said, with Baines and Zizic, Okafor that we'll get into. It's hard to spend up on center tonight. But if you are going to spend up, I really like Kanter. I think he's in a pretty good spot. So if you want to go GPP, no one's going to have him. Put him in there. I think he'll be in a pretty good spot here tonight. So for sure, Kanter, one of my top plays of the night. Boomer bust for sure. So keep that in mind. And that is mostly it. Like I said, Harden for sure. Watch out for Gordon News if you can't play. Like I said, I do like Ennis, and a little bump to Gerald Green as well. So that's mostly it from that one. It's only a 7 spread, so I'm not expecting Gordon to play. We'll have to see. So that is what I have for that one. All right, San Antonio and Philly. So another game, no total. We have Butler and Simmons game time decision. People are expecting Butler to play. He was, for the most part, did full practice on Tuesday. Didn't do full, but he did most of the workouts there. So I'm expecting him to play. Simmons, on the other hand, I personally don't think he's going to play in this one. He just didn't look good that last time out. And, we'll have to see what they got going. If Simmons is out, McConnell, he's easily going to be the top play for sure. So that's why, I have to wait on the Simmons news. I'll definitely put him at 25, 26 points. Shamet also goes up to around 18 or 19 as a backup point guard. Also, Redick, which is weird. They moved him to small forward. Really weird seeing that. Anyway, 25, 26 for him. So, yeah, we'll just have to see what's going on for sure. If Butler and Simmons are out for some reason, then it's going to get a little crazy. Chandler's in play, Corey Brewer as well. Maybe, like I said, you can look at him. So, so definitely keep an eye on. That's the big news is Redick and Simmons and Butler. I got Rudy Gay at 28. I think he's still in another half decent spot. Aldridge, I got him at 43. I do like Aldridge. And then we got Embiid at 52. If Simmons is out, I'll probably put him up to around 53, 54 in this one. So, yeah, big question mark game, but for sure need to know what's going on with Simmons so I can put in TJ McConnell and also put up Landry Shamet maybe a little bit as well. So, yeah, big question mark game. That's, for me, the big game that I need the answers from. All right, Atlanta and Chicago, 221 to Chicago by 2. So we have a very good team, two teams here that are, the best, worst teams in the conference right now. So, yeah, so this should be either a really high-scoring game or just a bad one. Anyway, we got Dunn at 33. I like him. Not much more than 33 probably. That's probably where he's going to stay. Young, he could go off, but he's $7,100. He's still up and down right now. Zach LaVine, I got him at 33. Kevin Huerter, don't know if he's going to play or not. I do have DeAndre Bembry at 31. I do like him in this situation. If he gets the steals and blocks, he should be in a good spot, and he's facing a team. They're not that good, so he should get a couple steals there. Taurean Prince, he screwed me hard last time, so I'm kind of pissed off at him. So I don't really want to play him. He could go off, but like I said, I'm kind of ticked off at him. So I'm not going to play him. We got Parker at 18.5. I don't mind him, but just minutes aren't really there right now. I do have Chandler Hutchinson a little high at 20.5, but for the most part, 24, 24, 21, 12, and 22. He's playing, doesn't shoot a lot, but he's out there playing, some pretty big minutes. And shoot, I don't mind him if you need someone cheap. Like I said, if Gordon's out, I'll definitely take Ennis over Hutchinson. But, you can definitely consider him. Marketing, I got him at 34 points. Atlanta not good against power forwards. 38 and 37, and then a 20 bomb. Good thing here, though, his shots he's still shooting the ball quite a bit. Didn't shoot much against Cleveland, but a little different story here. Faster paced game. I do like Marketing. I got Portis at 27.5 minutes. Are just not there, but still 27 to 28 is in a good spot. And then I don't mind Dedmon in this one. GPP only because he's one of those guys that can get you 22 or 23 or get you 28 to 30. So, in this one, I do like Marketing. You can look at Portis. Collins could be GPP as well. I do like Bembry, Hutchinson, maybe in a one-off, drop low score, Zach LaVine, and maybe Dunn. But, LaVine and Dunn are going to sit around 30 to 34 points. So, not a lot of upside, but, I guess the better-ish game of the day with a 221 and only a 2 spread. Charlotte and Memphis, my goodness, 210 and only a 1 spread here. So I think Gasol's playing, trade rumors going around. We got Biyombo. He's been a beast, but I just don't want to mess with Charlotte bigs right now. One goes off, one doesn't, so I don't want to get screwed over by that. Power forwards, I don't really care for. Small forward, don't really care for at all. Don't care for. Shooting guards and point guards are kind of trash. You can look at Mac. I'm a little hesitant because they only played him 14 minutes last game, but they really didn't play any of the bench players at all, and that was his first game that he didn't really play. So I don't know why. They were down like 20-plus points with only 4 minutes left, and they didn't play any of their bench players. So, yeah, I don't know what was going on. Hopefully that was just a fluke. Like I said, I'm a little hesitant going back to him. But, besides that game, he's been half-decent player, $4,000. So he's risky, but you can look at him. But like I said, if Simmons is out, I'm going McConnell on 100% of my lineups for sure. So, all right, moving on, Detroit and New Orleans. No total because of Drummond. If Drummond's out, you can look at Zaza as well. I got Okafor at 33.5. Should be in another good spot here. Played monster minutes last time, so I do like him for sure. Griffin, don't mind him. Randall, they jacked his price up to $8,900. I don't think he's going to get more than 39 to 40. If he does, then I guess I'm wrong. But I think around 40 points is where he's going to max out at. We've got Mirotic. I got him at 34.5. Half decent spot for him. Another guy I kind of want to look at is Luke Kennard here. Kennard, I think it's Kennard. Really bad one against Washington, as you see. But besides that, 24, 30, and 27, like I said, he's benefiting with Drummond kind of being out, getting a lot more shots, as you see, 10, 17, and 12. Bad one against Washington, but his usage rate is still in the high 20s. So I do like him. Faster paced game here, coming off the bench, only $3,900. Nobody's going to have Luke Kennard. If Drummond plays, I'm not going to have him, but he's a shooting guard, small forward. They need him for his three-point shots. Like I said, it was off last time out, but besides that, he's been half decent. So I don't mind taking a shot with him. Like I said, I'm a GPP player, so I'm looking for these cheap guys that are going to get me 25, 30 points that nobody and their mom is going to pick. So, I don't mind him at all. All right, point guard, not much going on. So Luke Kennard, GPP only for sure. He's 3,900. So if he sucks, he's your drop low score. Nikola Mirotic, Griffin, and Okafor. I don't mind Zaza, but I don't think I'm going to be picking him here. But Okafor for sure. All right, moving on. Last game, Denver and Utah. 217 and Utah by 3. So not much going on in this one. Rubio's back, so that's kind of affecting Rudy Gobert. I know his shots weren't different, but he's just a different player with Rubio being out there. I don't have anyone in this game. Oh, shoot, my bad. I do have Jay Crowder, a couple of him. I got him at 25, 38, 24, and 29 his last 3. He's shooting a ton even with Rubio being back. He's still, even before he was out, he's still going to get you 24, 25. So I don't mind looking at Crowder. O'Neal, he's been hot, but like I said, Rubio's coming back, so that definitely might affect him. And don't really have any of these guys or anyone from there. You can look at Plumlee, but like I said, there's so many centers out there, I don't think you need them. So, so like I said, I need to know what's going on with Philly. That's the big one for sure. Need to know if Drummond's playing or not. And then Gordon, I think he's going to play. We'll have to check out that. And I think that's mostly it. Oh, yeah, Eric Gordon as well. So a lot of injuries. That's what I have early on. So anything can happen throughout the day. If anything does happen, which it will, definitely, change up accordingly. So that is it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you do, leave a like. We do appreciate it. It was another W for FanDuel last night. It is picking up here the last couple days. Like I said, a couple days ago, as you see, the last video took down a tournament, and this one came in 19th place, so not too shabby. So we'd love to have you guys join us. And like I said, DraftKings won as well last night. So come join us, $35 a month for FanDuel and $35 a month separately for DraftKings. To get in on it, check out our website in the comment section below. So that is it. Should be an interesting Wednesday night. Not sure if I'll do a video on Thursday. If I'm not here, then I'll definitely be here on Friday. All right, guys, that is it. Hopefully you guys have a good day and win some money. All right, guys, see you guys a little later.